Is it just going in reverse?
Yeah, like I was going forward and all of a sudden it just moved.
I think I needed the receiver, man. And the ESC is a 1080, and it's like only been used maybe 3 times.
Hello, and welcome everybody. JB here with JB's RCs. Thanks for stopping by.
Cut it around this.
Doing a little trailing today.
Yeah.
And normally we do some rock crawling, but we hit up a trail today. This is Ian from Ian's RCs, and another buddy of mine, Matt, went out and went to Santos Tiny Truck Trail. This is actually out on a mountain bike trail that's insanely huge in one of the sections called the Vortex. Has this spot where you walk out a little bit onto the bike trail, and on the left side somebody has built this little RC trail for RC trucks. And I say little, it's not little at all, it's actually huge. After seeing some videos of this, we had to check this place out. It's up near Scale Mountain, which we go to quite often. It's just up the street from there. And I was really surprised after even seeing the videos how big this place was. The bike trail and this RC trail, both huge. And we didn't even see the whole RC trail, and it was, like I said, 3 of us out there. Since we were doing trailing, I figured, hey, let's use 3 of my tent scales to start off. So as you can see, we got out the FMS Mashigan Jeep there, the maroon Jeep. Got out the TRX4 with the Chevy K5 Blazer, the old one on there, the old laser body. And then the Vaterra Ascender with that green Suburban body on it. So I'm driving the TRX4. Ian's on the Jeep. Up until then, we figured out it was some dead batteries in the remote, and I didn't have a ton more batteries to use. So basically, he went and got a different truck that we played around with a little bit. But for the rest of the video, it's pretty much just the TRX4 and the Vaterra. Unfortunately, the FMS had some dead batteries and was going forward and backward all by itself, and ended up crashing down the side of a hill. I think we broke a roll bar on that, and of course after that Ian was not trying to drive another truck and crash, I guess, or something, but he went out to the car and got the rest of the RCs by my buddy and Matt and I finished playing around. So yeah, TRX4 pretty much fully stock. I got some wheels and tires on there, those metal beadlock SSD wheels on there. Some actually cheap tires that I found on Amazon that I just like the look of, and I was like, let's give them a try, for $20 or $25 for the set. Can't go wrong. And I'm really impressed. The rubber is super soft and nice. The foams were a little rough. I had to cut the foams. I didn't put dual stages or anything in there because they were already pretty stiff. So I just cut the outside with that little mountain ridge formation that you do on there. Give them a lot better traction and a lot better squishiness around the outside edges. Put those on. Got some rear mud flaps too hanging down there. And this originally came with the late 80s square body Chevy K5 Blazer on it. I really love this old 60s, early 70s C10 style K5 Blazer. Such a nice looking body on there. So I put that on, just switched out the bodies. It's running all stock electronics. Still got the XL5, the Titan motor, stock receiver, ESC, and servo. So nothing changed with this really at all, besides the wheels and tires and those mud flaps that I added on the back, which I think I'll probably take off because they kind of get in the way when I'm rock crawling. But for trailing, they look really nice and a pretty scaled truck. The other one out there is the Vaterra Ascender. You'll see the Suburban. Fantastic rig. Had that for quite some time, so I've done a few things to that, just modification-wise. Dropped it down a little bit. We added some full droop Desert Lizard shocks on there. It's got a set of 1.9 beadlocks, and there's some real small 1.9 RC four-wheel drive scrambler tires, which are some of my favorites. Love my tires. I got so many different ones. And these seem to perform really good out there today, and they perform really well on the rocks too. So they're a little small, But for the scale of the truck, it is supposed to be a 1/10 scale, but with that Suburban body, the green one, the Suburban is a huge truck. So the body is actually quite small scale-wise. So big tire on there looks kind of funny. I've tried them. Definitely get a little bit of performance out of it, but it doesn't look so scale. So the little tires on there. We got some like chrome-style rims on it. Really nice.
As far as you can.
Great setup rig.
It's going to make you want to slide down.
And my buddy Matt was his first time out with us, and kind of the first time driving a crawler and actually crawling. He's a basher guy, so he likes to go full throttle and do wheelies and rooster tails and donuts. So we got him going real slow. He actually went to the remote and turned on the Vaterra, and he turned the dual rate all the way down on the throttle. So he could go full throttle, and it was just barely giving it enough to move. So he just tuned it to his liking. So basically, instead of feathering the throttle and playing with it real lightly, he could jam on it real good and still get what he wanted out of the truck. And of the three, obviously the FMS is way more of a trail truck anyways, and we did find some good lines out here, as you can see. Even with trail runs, there's some really hard lines out here that you can pull with the rocks that are there and the way they have things set up. And it was all crazy. You see they have wooden bridges, there's rock bridges, there's huge chunks of rock, there's bricks and concrete and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, this line right here is pretty insane just in itself. Can't believe the TRX4 made it up that. Like I said, it's just rims and tires, mud flaps, around 3S LiPo.
Oh, right up on the
Spock
nose.
Electronics. It's got that different body on there, and it just pulled right up over that. It's crazy. 2 wheels. I was only on 2 wheels for a little while there, coming down there on that route. One side with the front tire and the rock on the driver's side rear tire, and the other 2 tires were just floating in the air. They go all the way down that. So. Always impressed with the TRX4s. Great platforms. And definitely always impressed with my Vaterras. Really wish they would start making at least more parts for them. Get one company that could throw some goodies out for us. It'd be really nice. Hard to find some stuff nowadays. But they look good out there. I really wish the Mashigan would have had better batteries in the remote, or we would have figured that out and tried to figure out some way to get better batteries in there. Switch out a few from the other remotes or something. I really think this would have been awesome with all 3 trucks going, but at least we got a good one of the 2 and a little bit of the Mashigan at the beginning of this one. So we'll have a few more videos of this coming up. I also got my Red Cat Ascent finally. I had pre-ordered that, finally got it in the mail, so we're gonna have a video coming up with that soon. And pretty awesome truck. Still doing some mods to it. I'm about ready to take it out again and test out some more mods. So, you know me, always crazy doing stuff with my trucks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really appreciate you stopping by. If you made it this far, you're a rock star. Thanks for hanging out. As long as you're here, we'll go ahead and smash that like button, you know. If it's your first time, you can smash that notification button as well. Please always leave comments down below. I love reading comments and responding to the comments. And we'll see you guys next time, all right? Get out there and have some fun.
Ta-da. Oh, yeah. Once those front tires come off the ground, you got not much going on there. No steering. No front wheels pull. There you go. That's what you want. Get those front tires just up over that crest. Thing's sick, isn't it? It's funny. You look at shit and you're like, that's not going to go over that. And then you're like, wow, it just went over that.